This is Pearl, and today I'm going to read Little Pilgrim's Progress, Chapter 23. Faithful tells the story of his pilgrimage. The two boys were very pleased to see each other, for they had been friends when they were living in the City of Destruction. Faithful had always been quiet and thoughtful, and he and little Christian had sometimes talked together about the king's book and the wonderful stories that the strangers had told them. "I am glad I have caught up with you," said Christian. "It will be much nicer to travel together." "I meant to come all the way with you," replied Faithful, "but you went off so suddenly that I did not know until you were gone." "How long did you stay in the city?" "Only 2 or 3 days. After you left, the boys talked a great deal about the king's messages, but I don't think they really believed them." "What did they say to Pliable?" "Oh, they soon found out where he had been, for he was covered all over with mud when he came back. They laughed at him and would not let him play with them." "They need not have laughed at him," said little Christian. "They would not come." "No, but they teased him for turning back at the first bit of trouble he came to. I met him the day after, and I was going to ask him about you, but he crossed over the street and pretended he didn't see me." "I am very sorry," said Christian. "I thought he would be a real pilgrim, and it was a pity he went home again. Now, tell me all that has happened to you." "I did not fall into the slough," said Faithful, "but I met a girl named Pleasure before I came to the wicket gate. She is a servant in the wicked prince's palace, and when she saw where I was going, she tried to make me go back with her. I was afraid she would make me, for she was tall and strong, but I would not listen to what she said, and at last she told me I was a stupid boy and not worth speaking to." Little Christian remembered how he had turned aside when worldly deceived him, and he said, "You may be very glad you did not listen to her. Did you meet anyone else?" "Not for some time. When I came to the Hill of Difficulty, I saw a very old man sitting by the side of the road. He asked me whether I was going to the Celestial City, and he said I had much better come and live with him, for he would be good to me, and when he died I should have all his riches. He was so pleasant that I could not help listening to him, and he almost persuaded me to go with him." "Oh," cried little Christian, "he would have taken you to the wicked prince." "Yes, I'm sure he would have. I was just ready to turn back, but I looked up and saw that he was smiling to himself. Then it came into my mind that perhaps he was one of the wicked prince's servants, so I said, 'I will not go.' Then he was very angry and told me he would send someone after me to hurt me. However, I escaped from him and went up the hill." "Did he send anyone?" asked Christian. "Yes, just when I was passing that little arbor, I heard someone coming quickly behind me. It was one of the king's servants, and he said he had come to punish me for listening to the old man. His name was Justice, and I thought he would have killed me with his rod, but a man came by with a gentle face, and he told Justice not to strike me again. I did not know who it was at first, but when he was going up the hill, I saw the marks upon his feet, and I am sure it must have been our dear prince himself." "I have heard about Justice," said Christian, "but the prince does not let him punish the pilgrims too much." "Did you not see the palace at the top of the hill?" "Yes, and the lions too. They were asleep, and it was quite early, so I thought it was better to go on my way. The porter told me he had seen you. I wish you had stayed at the palace. The people are so kind. Did you meet anyone in the valley?" I met Discontent there, and he was very tiresome indeed." "Did you not meet Self?" "No." "I did," said Christian, "and he very nearly killed me.